Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
My best friend, I don't want to let you down, and I know it's likewise. And then I show clips. I watch all types of motivational stuff on YouTube. And shout out to all my real hoopers from back in the day, because this is Nike Battlegrounds clip. It's a one-on-one tournament. Long story short, dude says, you know what I'm saying, he looks in the crowd, he's losing the game, you know what I'm saying, it's for 10K, they're playing one-on-one, he's playing a guy from Italy, he's from Philly, and you see all the people, they having the game in Philly, in the hood, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, people starting to doubt the dude from Philly, wondering, you know, if they gonna win or not, and he just be like, man, don't worry, bro, it might look a little rough right now, but I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just like punch through. And basically, I showed them the clip. Just I ain't
gonna lie, bro.
I got your back.
That was a good video.
You've been getting me so hyped.
Yeah.
I think this is like one of the most hyped I've been in a season. Like all the time. Like you get me hyped all the time. Like when you dunked it, I just kept rewinding back to see me how hyped I was behind you, bro. I get more hyped when you do something.
I just couldn't believe I got that open. And
I was just like, finally.
I just want to thank all the coaches I've had previously growing up, especially as a kid, because you know, that was really the big man era, the last of the big man era, you know what I'm saying? And they always told the bigs, run the floor.
Run the floor.
Run the floor.
Run the floor.
Especially Coach Horace Broadneck.
Run the floor.
His favorite words, lip of the rim, son.
Lip of the rim.
Run to the lip of the rim. You turn around and you seal. And you better not let, long story short.
Lip of the rim.
I just got a habit of running. Sure enough, I don't know how Buddy just dribbled off his leg. Austin picked it up. I knew Austin was going to pass to me, being the great teammate that he was. And I was just like, hold up. Where's the defense?
Yeah, that was way too easy.
No desire.
Way too easy.
But I was happy that one of us at least got a dunk, because we missed on that lob.
We missed on the highlight reel play. That was top 10.
I was sick because I wanted to put that on my tape. But Deuce, you made the tape at least.
And you know what's so crazy?
You made the tape twice. You got 2 dunks off my pass.
Appreciate you just being my best friend, all around great hooper. But you know what's so crazy? I wanted to punch it even harder. I didn't even punch it like I wanted to.
You punched that joint, though.
Like I really wanted to like do the full.
You kind of took off kind of far.
I did, but I wanted to do.
I could tell by the way if he would have took like a second, he was really finna.
You really punched that joint though, with the crazy camera angles. You know, it looks sweet.
That was not. It was still.
And then he hit the.
And
I'm over in the background like this.
I'm gonna say
I was so turned.
I'm just happy I got a fresh dime on the new tape.
Yeah, I was tough. There's so many, like you said, so many good angles of it.
Yes.
But I would say that for me, it was a great feeling because, as you guys see, go check out the other podcasts on my dog's playlist. You know what I'm saying? I'll say last month. This time we talking about people hating on me. Talking
I was gonna bring that up.
And people,
I was gonna bring that up. What they gonna say now?
Me. And I hate to be like Jason Tatum. Shout out to Jason Tatum. But what they gonna say now?
What they gonna say now?
Hey, Jason Tatum, you were biting, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to hold the tongue. That was. Come on, Jason.
He's reaching.
I need an organic moment next time. Winning next year and original stuff. But long story short, man, they were down me. And now that dunk was like, nah, bro.
Yeah. Let them
Finals.
Know. Let them know.
We here, bro. I'm big dudes, bro.
They would have never expected not him.
I'm big dudes for a reason, bro. Don't play, bro. Come on, Riverdale, Southside, Clayco, Riverdale, all day. Don't play with me.
He loved that Riverdale, boy. Atlanta, bro. He loved that Riverdale. But like I said, since you got here, bro, you've been getting me hyped. That's for sure. And you were talking about, you said you came from D3?
Yup.
What is that like? I don't know what it was. Like couple weeks back, we was talking about just the difference between D1. We was talking about Frigga.
Frigga. Mm-hmm.
How he started from D3, and a lot of guys, like even Brandon, he came from D2. Like, why do you feel people who come from lower levels have more, or really last longer in the game?
The desire, the hunger, because you're taught at school, especially when you're at a Division III. D2s, you're a scholarship player. D3s, it'll give academics. I mean, they only give academic scholarships.
You're right.
So
y'all don't got to really know.
You got that. You really got to grind, bro. You got that chip on your shoulder, and on top of that, I've had professors, classmates, even teammates who were like, man, you just a D3 player. I don't know why you going this hard and you in the gym so much. You ain't gonna really. It was that type of. It was either they was vocalize it or just have that demeanor. You know when people have that demeanor where it's like, why you putting in all that work for? Like, you really think you about to be something?
Environment. It just shows around this.
So it's that desire because we got so much to prove coming out these lower levels, like as D3, NAIA, especially those two, because NAIA is not NCAA, and then D3 is just like the lowest level of NCAA. So one, they don't know NAIA, so you gotta be a dog. And same thing with D3, they're looking at you like I had so many coaches where it was just like, oh, he Division 3. We take Division 1 who average 5 points. So that drives you insane because you know. Those guys are not better than me.
That's the reason why.
They're not better than me. They're human. They put on their shoe the same way.
Division 2 or JUCO offers back in high school. I was like, it's going to be an uphill battle.
It's going to be an uphill battle every time. Yeah. I was just one of the fortunate ones to be able to overcome and actually start to see money because you got some dudes who, you know, are pros, but they just get stuck in these second divisions their whole career. They get stuck in these third divisions their whole career, and they never
trying to stay afloat. A bad name just because you in there, you get automatic.
Right, because they're looking at you like, oh, he's complacent. He's only been here, but really, it's based off
you're not getting no other opportunity.
Right, it's based off of your circumstances.
I remember saying this on a previous podcast with you too, though. But like, it seems like in today's pro overseas basketball market. The guys that do come from JUCOs or Division 2s or Division 3s or NAIAs and they do get a chance to play pro basketball overseas, they're one that tend to do better.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they, like you said, they appreciated the opportunity more. It was they worked so hard that they done caught up with the guys who are good enough. And you know what I mean? Like they low maintenance because a lot of I would say guys who play high Division 1 in North Carolina or you know anywhere school like that. They probably got top-notch premium facilities, everything, and then some of these places.
Shout out to Savannah State, they gave us some pretty good facilities.
For sure.
Shout out to Lynchburg too. We were sponsored by Adidas. We were one of the best. Don't get it twisted. I went to a very prestigious D3 overall. I gotta give my flowers to Lynchburg. All of their athletics. So we had a. Sponsored by Adidas, and we literally got everybody the sponsorship. So
yeah, for sure. We Savannah State for life. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Shout out to the whole Orange and Blue Nation. And shout out to all the Tigers because we love Savannah State and we still repping for Savannah State.
He got like a Shannon Sharp day there, and he got like, of course he's in the
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Guess who's coming next?
Y'all too.
This for sure we're coming down to.
It's only right.
That's how
I feel about Lynchburg. I need a statue.
Bro, don't forget Savannah State.
We win this.
I need a statue.
2012. Regular CME champions 2012. First NIT appearance. You know what I'm saying? So
professional wise.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
That's why it's just so many things not even riding, but it's just so many great things happen at one time. And the best part about it is we have to keep doing our part to make it all be created. The movie, the chip, what it means in Savannah State, the money for the bonuses.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's riding on.
A lot of stuff
you know what I mean?
On the line, man.
I remember you were talking to your boy earlier, and I think that's a good thing for people to understand and see. Like just last year, talk a little bit about where you was just last year this time. You know what I popped up on my Facebook 1 year memory is when we was in that tournament.
Yeah, man.
And you met Brooke for the first time. We was at that moment, and 1 year later, bro. 1 year later, it's crazy. Remember where we was at that moment?
I would just say shout out to J. Cole because he says one of my favorite bars, and he said, "Just keep grinding, boy. Your life could change in 1 year." And it's so true. We all know it, but sometimes we get like caught up in the moment, and then we get caught up in our heads and like, man, this ain't never gonna change. You know what I'm saying? We just got bad luck. That's just us. You know what I mean? But then
it's some rough times that's gonna happen sometimes.
One thing,
I just got out of mine.
You know what I'm
saying?
It
be like that.
But with
last year.
Life, everything comes full circle, and life is full of ups and downs, and that's why the great Coach Broadnax told us just stay even keel. Don't get too high on the highs and too low on the lows. But long story short, last year, you know, after the season, my visa had ran out in England, and of course I got a family in England. Shout out to my beautiful family. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I can't wait to see y'all. Daddy going crazy out here without y'all, but it's all good. I love y'all. I'll see y'all very soon. But, you know, I had to go home. You know what I mean? And my whole thing was really, I could have stayed in the UK because the way the whole passport system, it does allow me to have some time. But I couldn't work in the UK.
Right.
And of course I saved up money.
Gotta work.
But unfortunately in the UK, they don't pay a big bag. And of course I did my best to save, but realistically I knew I had to get a job for the summer. Mm-hmm. So I didn't have enough to, you know, it's a lot of requirements to work in a different country.
Right.
So it's tough to not only work
you wouldn't
in
even
country,
realize you just get
exactly, and have a family. So it was a tough decision, but long story short, went back home to Atlanta, and lucky enough, you know, I really don't have a big family or anything like that. So my brother Kyle let me in, you know, stay with him for the summertime, and you know, I just really needed a job to collect some money to go back home to the UK and send some money back home. Mm-hmm. Just be a good father, you know what I'm saying? So
doing what you can.
Long story short, I didn't have a team to pay for me a ticket to go from Atlanta to back to the UK to be with my family. So I needed to save up money, which I did, and also give my money to my family during the summer. I'm tripping right now. But long story short, I was proud of myself because I got a job as a janitor at a summer camp. And a lot of people say, man, hell no, bro.
You're a professional basketball player. What are you talking about?
They probably say I'd rather work at Domino's or somewhere else. But what was convenient about it was actually a rec center that I grew up on in College Park, the south side of Atlanta. You know, I gotta rep my city. But long story short, it was affiliated. It had been renovated by the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
And just right next to it was an elite, beautiful Atlanta Hawks decked out outdoor basketball court. So what I did, and not only that, it was in walking distance. So not only did I didn't have to travel far. I could walk to work. I could get paid enough to send enough money home to my family, as well as, you know, buy the plane ticket back. Who cares? It's a janitor job. You need the money. And also, look at the connections. During my lunch break and right after work, I would go make content. Mm-hmm. And that propelled my profile to where I'm at now.
Think about that. I just want to put that in perspective because a lot of times people won't even really, I don't think they really understand. We went from that, working on content, and your content is jumping because you got over 110,000 on YouTube. From those moments of putting in that work, working as a janitor. And now you're, as a pro, about to play in the finals.
And here's the best thing about it. In the middle of that summer, there was a lot of, during the summer, for those who don't know, there's a lot of basketball tournaments. And, you know, there's usually a cash prize. Because, you know, there's a lot of hoopers that play overseas or NBA players that's done with the season but want to stay in shape, play some competitive basketball. So what a lot of guys do to make money on their own, they put up a big jackpot, you know, sell tickets, sell food, and have a good little basketball tournament. So there was a lot of those going around in the summer. And just so happened that I ran into a good man from Savannah State, Alante Finner, who was a member of Espanol Osorno. Shout out to Alante. Hell of a hooper.
He's sick too.
Alante, man, you family, man. We win this.
So sick.
You win it with us, bro.
He's so sick. You know what he said? Look. You know what he said when I talked to him? He was like, man, Marcelo, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, Marcelo, man. He talking about, shoot, I was still supposed to get a ring if y'all win. Hey. I was a part of the team. I was like, man, this ain't the league.
Lante, man.
This ain't the NBA, bro.
We win, we get, nah, man. I'm gonna find a way. You my Savannah State brother, bro. You went through Broad Names, you family, bro. But long story short, I went to Atlanta Dream game. Shout out to Atlanta Dream because they on the south side. They're in walking distance from where I was at with Cal too. Anyway, went to a Dream game, saw Alante, saw his beautiful family, and then he was like, "Hey, bro, I got a money tournament coming up.
Man,
I can't even know it was like a couple weeks or whatever, but I got a money tournament coming up. Hit me up." So long story short, he gave me the details, and you know, with money tournaments, with a big cash prize, it's gonna be a lot of.
It's normally a lot of people.
A lot of bump.
And I feel like I can't remember the cash prize, but I think
It was 25,000.
Yeah, I was about to say, and it was only like 6 players on the team.
It was only 6 teams.
6 teams. I think it was more than. I think it was
It
like
was only 6 teams, bro.
Long story short, I could have made at least 4 bands,
4 bands, easy.
which I really needed at the time. You know what I'm saying? That would have helped out greatly for the summer.
It was the Bitcoin Classic.
Yes.
Just started it.
Long story short, I knew some of the players that were also playing in Atlanta. I'm like, bro, we get with me and Lonte and whoever is,
They won
we're
it.
gonna run through it. So, like, we're telling the story for the audience. No spoilers.
He's spoiling it for me.
I'm gonna get to it. Long story short, but anyway, around the same time, Arnold hit me up and was like, "Hey, bro, Mark, we got a mutual friend. Mark is having his money tournament. You know what I'm saying? He told me the cash prize, and you know we gonna come down. We gonna have it. But he was like, it's gonna be super competitive, and it's probably gonna be a lot of teams. We only got like 6 or 7 players." And, you know, we ain't really got no practice time. And realistically, we ain't got a good chance of winning. So I got this money tournament that I can win a guaranteed 4K or go down to Florida. And not only that, it's in Atlanta, so I ain't really got to go far. Or take a plane trip to Florida, Central Florida, and go spend a weekend and lose with my best friend. I chose my best friend.
Hey, that's real.
Easily. And I needed the money. But I said, no way. Hey, Arnold, is your daughter gonna be? You met your daughter? Yep. Oh, I gotta go meet Brooke.
Yep.
I gotta go meet Brooke.
The first time you got to meet Brooke.
And sure enough, we had a great weekend.
Yeah, we had a great weekend.
I had a great time with you, bro. We laughed. We ate good. We played some basketball.
Yep.
I met your daughter.
Yep.
What else can we ask for? And then, sure enough, that was last summer. Life, universe, God. All that, they said, we're going to reward you because y'all been good men, y'all been good fathers, y'all been good people, y'all been trying to level up. We're going to bring y'all together. 10 years of pro basketball, y'all going to be teammates, and now y'all in a position to win the championship.
That's crazy.
Don't stop believing, bro. It's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over. Just stay positive. Find a way. Erase that negative thought in your head quickly and replace it with a positive thought because better days are on the way.
That's what I would say. If you have a negative thought, sometimes you're going to have negative thoughts. But don't speak it. That's what I would say. Control your tongue because the thoughts are going to happen. That's you're human.
100%.
You're going to think negative sometimes. You're going to be down on yourself sometimes. But what I learned is don't speak it over your life. Do not let those negative...
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.